Okay, what's up guys, Mark from Destiny here again. I wanted to do a video. I have mentioned to you guys in the past that my eBay.com account was at 100% sell-through rate for like 6 months, right? And I wanted to share with you guys how that happened. So, a lot of times I tell you guys that I list and prune. So I list items, see if they're getting traction, and then if they're not getting traction, just delete the item, right? How this started is because when I first started to dropship, and I'm having the same issue with the eBay UK account. When I max out the account, I need something to fucking do, right? Like I can't list anymore. So what I decided to do is I will max out my account. I remember when early in my dropshipping on eBay.com journey, I had an account with only 50 items, right? So I'll list 50 items, leave them for like a week, and then take items down like within a week. Like I'll prune a lot, right? And that is not for you guys who have big accounts. Like you should spend more time just listing. But what I've noticed is that I was able to get to 100% sell-through rate by being very strict on the items that I take down and the items that I leave, right? I'm having a challenge with that now just because it's been a long time I've been doing that, and psychologically I'm like, I want to leave this shit up and all this fucking bullshit. But ideally you shouldn't do that, right? You should be listing a minimum of 5 items a day. And if you don't have a big account, I would prune like once a week and be very strict on how you prune, right? Like once an item, I know when I have a small account, if an item goes 2 weeks and doesn't have a sale or watcher, I delete it. Now that, again, that is not for you guys with big accounts. You can actually lose sales if you prune too much. But if you, and you're never gonna know, right? But if you have small accounts, it's about being very strict on what you list. A lot of the times I tell you, list items in a minimum of 4, that has sold a minimum of 4 times in the past 30 days. Sometimes when I have a big account, I would only list items that sold 6 times or 8 times in the past 30 days when I have a small account. Because I want to make sure that the items that I list are very high quality, not just items of, like, if it sold 8 times in the last 30 days, it's better than if it sold 4 times in the last 30 days, right? Now I'm not saying that this process or being that strict is easy. It is difficult because a lot of the times the items that sell 8 times a month or 6 times a month or 20 times a month have very small margins. And then you're still not going to want to list it because the margins are shit. But if you have a small account, or if you want to get to 100% sell-through rate, that's what you have to do. You have to put in the extra work. You have to find these items. You have to figure out ways to get discounts, whether it's cashback, whether it's getting discounted gift cards from us, from Raise, whether it's just grinding and going through as many listings as possible to find the ones that sold a lot and still have margin. It's just work, right? And I just built that work ethic and built that strategy from having small accounts. So a lot of times people will complain like, oh, I don't have a big enough account, I'm not gonna make enough money. I remember when I started, if I had an account with like $5,000, my goal was to sell $5,000 fucking dollars in a month, which is nuts. But months I would sell like $4,500 out of $5,000 because I was very strict. All my listings had one. When something dropped off, I would add it immediately. I'll delete stuff that, like for instance, I pruned an item today that sold but twice, but both people complained about the item, right? So I got rid of it. So it's about being strict and making those rules and just sticking by the rules, because you can't let emotion and all this stuff dictate your actions. You know, anyway, let me stop rambling. Hopefully you guys get some sort of framework and understanding of what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys could apply it to your whole eBay strategy. And thanks. So love you guys. Subscribe. In the description there's free training, free mastermind group, free $100 giveaway. And hopefully you guys will join the journey. Those of you guys who are not dropshipping on eBay, hopefully you're learning from my videos and fucking start. Have a good one, guys, and subscribe. Later.